I'm presenting an informative speech today, and here's my audiences. On 19th October 1992, Petra Kelly, a co-founder of the German Green Party, was found dead. She was shot in the head, and her partner, Gerrit Bastian, was also found dead in their bedroom. The local police determined that she was murdered by her partner. There have been controversies over her death, who and what killed Petra Kelly, but one thing for certain was that we lost one fabulous lady who devoted her entire life for the better environment and people. I will consider who she was and what she fought for. First, who she was. Petra Kelly was a passionate social activist. Born in Germany in 1947, she moved to the United States in her childhood. There, she studied political science and international relations. While in college, she worked on the 1968 presidential election of Robert Kennedy, and she took part in anti-war and civil rights movements. She began to her foray into politics. In 1970, she returned to Germany and worked at the European Commission. Around that time, one tragedy hit her deeply. Her little sister died of cancer after 3 years of treatment. That incident made Kelly more conscious about environmental issues. She began to the link between the nuclear power and cancer and set up a foundation to change hospital treatments. With a group of people in 1978, she founded the German Green Party. 4 years later, the party won over 1 million votes in the national elections, and she was elected to the German parliament. And in 1982, she won the White Livelihood Award for her work. Now I will talk about what she fought for. First, she fought for ecology and anti-nuclear. Due to reckless industrialization in Germany, the Rhine River became dead and the German forest had died of acid rain. And for the worst, nuclear plants had been constructed. She questions many environmental issues to the parliament. And she had many pesticides banned. She was strongly against nuclear power because she believes they had terrible effects on the environment and people. Secondly, she fought for non-violence. She admired Gandhi, Martin Luther King Jr., and the Dalai Lama, and she tried to follow their steps of civil disobedience and non-violent contest. She once said, "In a world struggling in violence and dishonesty, the further development of non-violence becomes one of the most priorities." She believed only non-violent actions could solve the problems they had to face. Her belief in non-violence was even challenged by the Green Party, but she never compromised. Thirdly, she fought for women's rights. She criticized male domination in the German parliament as well as in the European Commission. She realized that women were the victims of violence and oppression, and it is a woman's duty to act against violence. She tried to be a voice of the voiceless people and an advocate of the weak. Petra Kelly was a passionate social activist and fought for equality, nonviolence, and human rights, including women's rights. Her way of thinking and living changed the way we perceive our life, our social, our world. I had a chance to study in Marburg, Germany 15 years ago. The Marburg was one of the cities where the German Green Party was well recognized. I loved the atmosphere of alternative lifestyle, and it was then I learned about Petra Kelly and her vision. I was so inspired by her that I determined to be there for the weak and for the victims of social system. To remember her, I made my name after her. My name is Kelly. Thank you.